Sitting here at the coffee shop, watching couples laugh and enjoy their coffee dates, I am still trying to process how my 25-year marriage turned out to be a lie. Victoria, my baby mama, and I were high school sweethearts, married young, and built a life together. But on our 25th anniversary, I found out she'd been betting on our relationship with her friends. It started with small things. Victoria would suddenly develop interests in the same things I liked: hiking, playing guitar, even trying out new craft beers. At first, I thought it was cute, but looking back, it was suspiciously perfect. She'd mirror my conversations, always seeming to know exactly what to say to make me feel heard. Then there were the emergency trips, always at the last minute, and she wouldn't let me meet her friends. I brushed it off as her being protective of her social life. Her sister, Rachel, was the only one who seemed to sense something was off. We'd talk occasionally, and she'd make comments about Victoria's mysterious behavior. I never thought much of it until the day her mom accidentally spilled the beans. I was over at their house for a family gathering, and Victoria's mom mentioned something about Victoria and her friends making a fun bet on our anniversary. My world froze. The next day, I confronted Victoria, and she broke down, confessing everything. She'd been betting on our relationship with her friends for years, and it was all just a game to her. I felt like I would been punched in the gut. But what really hurt was realizing my best friend, Alex, knew the entire time. He'd been in on the bets, and he'd kept it from me. As I sat in stunned silence, Victoria's voice cut through my numbness. "You should have seen the signs," she said, her tone laced with guilt. Her words stung, but I knew she was right. I would ignore the red flags, too caught up in our seemingly perfect life. Rachel walked into the room, her expression a mix of sadness and frustration. "I am sorry it had to end like this," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. I appreciated her honesty, but it was too little, too late. The financial implications of our divorce are daunting. We own a house I bought during the early days of our marriage, and I simply cannot afford the mortgage on my own. The thought of losing our home, the very foundation of our life together, is suffocating. As I sit here, nursing my coffee, I wonder, how do you rebuild when the person you thought you knew turns out to be a stranger? And to my fellow coffee-sipping, couple-watching friends, I ask, can you ever truly know someone, or are we all just betting on each other's hearts? The bitter taste of my coffee matches the ache in my heart. 25 years, down the drain. All because of a bet. I am still trying to wrap my head around it. Was I just a pawn in Victoria's game, or was I ever truly loved? The questions swirl, and I am left with only one certainty: my life will never be the same.